Hello everybody in the tech community, my name is Ratu from Tech Media, and I've been getting the question a lot in the past couple weeks: how do you start your own YouTube channel? How would I do gameplay commentaries? How would I do tech videos? What equipment would I need? And stuff like that. Now, this was actually a question asked by my good friend Jack from school, so shout out to you for inspiring this video. I actually wanted to make this video like a year ago, but I never got around to it, and recently I just got around to it. Now, before I start the video, I would like to really apologize if you're watching the video, the tutorial part of this video, and it looks a lot pixelated. I'm very sorry. I'm just starting out on using OBS, so I kind of have to work with my settings here on using OBS and the correct pixel formation and encoding. But anyways, this is how you start your own YouTube channel 2015. Let's get right into it. So the first thing to creating a YouTube channel is to first create your channel actually. So right here pulled up is my test YouTuber channel. So I basically just created this in my last recording before I had to record the whole thing again because I accidentally stopped the screen recording. But this is the YouTube account. Now, a lot of you probably already have a Google account, but if you don't have a Google account, you must create one to create a YouTube account because Google and YouTube are interlocked. The second thing that I want to go over is graphics and channel banners. So you may be asking, what are graphics and channel banners? Or if you already know, here's just a little more explanation. So graphics for your YouTube channel include channel arts, logos, / profile pictures, as well as intros, outros, things that appear in your video, little flip cards and stuff like that. Those are graphics for your channel. The most basic graphics that you can start off with is an intro, a channel art, and a logo, or if you just want to do your face, you can skip the logo part. So what pretty much everybody uses to create their channel arts is Photoshop. So with a channel art comes a lot of thinking. You have to think what you want on your channel art. You have to think what's going to be on your channel art. You have to think a lot about that. And if you don't have a quality channel art, people may or may not subscribe to your channel. It's just like a half and half situation where they might subscribe if they like your content. But a channel art, having a good one, is probably key to making your channel pop, whatever people view at it. So people use Photoshop to make their channel arts, like I said before. But if you have no experience with graphic design or whatever, and you have a little money to spend, I actually have a Fiverr page set up where I create intros, logos, graphics, stuff like that for people, and that'll be the first link down in the description below. The basic resolution for a channel art, if you're gonna be making it yourself, is 2048 by 1152. I just use 2560 by 1440 for my channel art that I custom made. That's probably the best resolution to get the highest quality out of what you're gonna be making. You can also find a couple of templates, but I don't think they're too professionally made. So it's better to either pay somebody to do it or do it yourself. I think that's better because you can put a little more work into it, a little more effort into it if you do it yourself. But somebody with a lot of graphical design experience can make you some pretty good looking stuff. So you need a channel art in order to make your channel, like I said, stand out to people, and basically to complete the design of your channel to make it look better than just a black bar. So when it comes down to equipment, you're going to need a good camera. Now, a lot of people don't like spending lots of money on cameras, and I can understand that. I haven't bought my first DSLR yet. I do plan to in the future, but you're going to need good camera quality if you want to produce good videos. Video quality is the second most important thing in a video that makes it both pleasurable and easy to view. So with regards to a camera, you can either get a DSLR, a point and shoot, or you could get a kind of more expensive professional videography camcorder, or you can even just use a smartphone. Now, when I say by using a smartphone, you can use, if you have something higher end like an iPhone, a Galaxy S5 or higher, or if you have a LG G4, stuff like that have good quality cameras. You can't be using no Moto G or Nexus 6 camera. It sucks, but you can't be using cameras like that. You have to have a quality camera if you're going to use a smartphone. Otherwise, the video just looks terrible. You can pick up a couple of good DSLRs such as the Canon T3i or the Nikon D3200 for under $500, which I think is a really good deal. And then later on down the road, you can start investing into lenses, but the kit lens is great to start off with. Next thing you're gonna need is a good microphone. So on here, right here on my page, you can see that I have pulled up the Blue Snowball microphone. Now this is actually the microphone that I'm using currently right now to record this voiceover with this screen recording, and I paid originally, I believe it was about $54 or $55 for it. It was a really good price, and I got it this color right here. This is a brushed aluminum, and it's still really in good condition. There's a couple scratches on it, but it's still really in good condition. It basically just sits on my desk unless I need to do a video, and then it just pops out, and I plug it into the computer, and I open up Audacity, and it's easy to record. It's a USB microphone, and it runs right now for $63, which is higher than when I bought it. But again, it is a good budget microphone. You can actually find it cheaper for like $50 or $60. So this is a really good microphone right here. So now we have the Blue Yeti microphone. This is a USB microphone. It comes in silver. There's this black and gray version right here. Then there's this black out edition right here, and then they got the platinum version, which costs a little bit more. But here's the basic silver Blue Yeti microphone. A lot of people use these for voiceovers. They even use it for recording themselves, like I said, gameplay commentaries, tutorials, as well as it's a good microphone overall to even use for vocals. Overall, it provides even better audio quality than the Blue Snowball, and it has a little port right there where you can monitor your audio, the volume on the audio, and it's really just a good microphone. Not much more to say about it than that. But if you're just starting on YouTube and you want a good quality microphone, but you want to invest a good amount of money in it, then the Blue Yeti is another option. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to need is decent lighting. If you don't have decent lighting in your video and you look very dark in your video, then you're not going to have good quality and as optimized quality as people would expect when they come and visit your channel. And people may even unsubscribe if they see you not using good quality in your videos, like if it's your first time doing a reveal face video or whatever or not, and you don't have any good lighting, or you do videos like skits and stuff like that, people may start to thumbs down the video. First, let's talk about electrical lighting. So a good electrical lighting kit is the Fancier Studio 2 Light Kit Video Lighting Kit Portrait Light Kit Video Lighting Kit. Wow, that's a mouthful, by Fancier Studio. So this is what I have currently right now. I have 2 umbrella lights. They provide me with really good lighting. I have 2 E27 bulbs in them that actually come included in the box. And as you can see, you purchased this item on June 8th. They are only $40 with free shipping, no tax whatsoever. So that's actually really good. They are a bit cheaply made, but like I said, they provide very good quality, provide very good lighting since they do have fluorescent bulbs in them. And it includes 2 7-feet light stands, 2 AC adapters, as I said before, 2 45-watt fluorescent bulbs, and 2 33-inch shoot-through umbrella lights. The next thing that you could go for is a soft box, or 2 soft boxes if that. So soft boxes provide a lot more light than umbrella lights, and they're actually better to use. But like I said, use what you have and use what you can. These are the Limo Studio 700-watt photography softbox lighting kit with lighting softboxes 24 by 24 inches. So these are actually a pair of softboxes that were suggested by my good friend Victor Kamanga, and these are only $69. They're sold by Kim Outlet and fulfilled by Amazon, as you can see right there. I honestly think that these are the better buy. They come with 2 light holders with a softbox reflector, 2 86-inch tall studio quality high output umbrella flash strobe lights, 2 photo light bulb 85-watt CFL daylight balanced pure white lights. So these are not fluorescent, but they're white lights, so they provide a little more of a natural color, and a convenient carrying case, so you can carry them anywhere that you go and have good lighting, say in a hotel room, or say somewhere at another family member's house or friend's house. You could have good lighting to use for your videos. So filming outside will basically give you sunlight. It'll give you basic outside sunlight, but you want to film somewhere in the shade if you're filming yourself and filming a product, so it doesn't get overexposed, the background doesn't look overexposed, and the colors look off. You want to film somewhere in the shade where you can get some nice crispy shots, Like I said, this is more towards tech reviewers. If you're filming outside, or if you're just filming yourself outside, make sure you're on focus. Have a friend come out with you, help focus your camera, whatever you're using, your smartphone, your DSLR, whatever it happens to be. And you just want to overall make sure that you know how to use the basic tips out there. Like I said, white balance, exposure, color correction in post. You want to make sure you know what you're doing there with that outside lighting, so your video doesn't come out looking so terribly bad. Next to the equipment, what you're gonna need, this is kind of not actual equipment, but it's something that you're gonna need to make videos, so I'm going to include it in equipment. It's a good editing software. So the first software is Adobe Premiere Pro. As you can see, I have it opened up right here on my screen right now. And Adobe Premiere Pro is a really good to use software. So Premiere Pro is a little more complicated than the other software that I'm going to be talking about, such as Vegas and Movie Maker, but it is a little bit more optimistic. So for example, I can import something from my library. Let's go to desktop, or right here, let's import this picture. Now there's a lot of things that I can do with Premiere that I cannot do in Vegas. I can create titles with multiple things in text, which I think you can also do in Vegas, so maybe not that, but you can do a lot more graphic stuff with Premiere. Now you do have to have a better computer to handle Premiere, but Vegas requires less stuff. Premiere requires at least 4 GB of RAM. It requires a decent graphics card and a CPU and stuff like that. So let's take this picture for example. I can drag it right over here into Premiere. It'll create a sequence. That's also something that you can't do in Vegas. You can't create sequences there as my iPhone goes off. A couple basic things that you can do in Premiere is you can split clips, which is something you may not be able to do if you don't have editing software. Control K splits that clip. I can now delete this part of the project in the sequence and stuff like that. You can just extend stuff. Like I said, it starts to get more graphically intense when you go to Premiere, and it starts to use a lot more of your RAM and your graphics card memory. But it's only for people who prefer it. I prefer to use Premiere. I used to use Sony Vegas about 5 months ago, but I stopped using it after that. So Premiere is my choice. If you want to see a whole tutorial done on Premiere, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And if we get to at least, let's say, 20 thumbs up, I'll do a Premiere tutorial. They have stuff where you can sync your audio just by selecting this and your audio, right-clicking, and then clicking synchronize. But as you can see, that's grayed out. But you can synchronize your audio in here. You can do stuff like track motion that you could also do with Sony Vegas, but I think it's a little more easy in Premiere. All you gotta do is click it, put it in a position. It has these little lines to help you guide you, and then you could just put it like this in a position, and then move, say, 18 seconds in, and you could just move that and it'll create a small movement for your media. A lot of YouTubers use this, but even more YouTubers use the software that I'm about to talk about next. Okay, so the next program is Sony Vegas Pro 11. Now, Sony Vegas Pro 11 is one of the more easy softwares to use. I would say you need to be a little more experienced to use Premiere Pro, but if you're looking to do something just to do the basic editing, not too intense, if you don't have that best of a PC, or that good of a PC I should say, then Sony Vegas Pro 11 is probably better for you. If you want something where you could add B-roll over top, or have more than one audio wave and put more music behind your background and put more graphics and whatnot behind your background. If you want stuff like that, then Vegas is the way to go. Now, you could do less in Vegas than you can in Premiere. That's why I would suggest go to Premiere. But if you're just looking for basic software, Vegas is definitely your choice. So let's go into libraries, videos. Let's just select a random video that I have laying around per se. Let's select this vlog that I had. It'll import it. It'll take a little bit to import it because it's pretty much a 1 minute video. We have our playback preview. So over here will be your preview, where it'll show you your video. It'll show you your frames in your video. Since I'm recording, I'm gonna put this down in draft quarter. It'll look really crappy and whatnot, but it'll actually play faster. So this is our video project. This is your audio tracks. You can create multiple tracks by insert audio track, insert video track. You can also see your audio waves. In Premiere, you actually have to scroll all the way down to see all your audio waves. Here, it already does it for you. You can already see your audio waves. So that's one pro of Vegas. So you really don't need a beast of a computer to run this software. It only requires 512 megabytes of memory, and I have 1 gigabyte on my other computer, and it ran pretty good. Well, here it runs very smoothly. You don't need to have a GPU. You can run it straightly off your CPU if you want to. So I'm not going to get too much into it, but this is an option to use for editing software if you're looking about editing your videos, taking stuff out of your videos, making them look a lot better. And I would suggest going with one of these editing softwares. Next, this is the equipment for people who are going to be doing gameplay videos. So if you're going to be doing gameplay videos, you're going to need, first of all, a good webcam. Now, if you're not going to be doing face cams, skip past to the next part of this video where I'll talk about PVRs and stuff like that. But if you're all going to be doing face cam videos, then I suggest one of the best cameras that is a bestseller on webcams on Amazon, the Logitech C920 webcam. Now, a lot of people use this webcam, even people who don't do gameplay commentaries, and they get very good videos. Soldier Knows Best uses this, and his video quality comes out very, very good with the Logitech C920 webcam. It's 1080p. It shoots at 30 FPS. You can also do a 720p for video calls like Yahoo Messenger, who uses that anymore, or even Skype calls. And this is one of the most popular webcams out there. It doesn't have the best audio, so like I said, you're gonna have to sync up your audio in post, but it has awesome video quality, and people will be able to see your reaction if you're doing reactions videos, or people will be able to see you commentate while you're playing the video game. If you're on a budget and you have less money to spend, another good webcam to use is the Microsoft LifeCam HD 3000 webcam. This is a 720p HD 30 FPS camera that you can use to record with your face cam, and it's only 25 bucks. So who can go wrong with there? You can also find some used for under 20 bucks, which is a really good deal. For a 720p HD camera, you really can't go wrong if you don't have a webcam or your webcam is complete crap. So if you want to start up your YouTube channel and you don't have money for a good web camera, or you don't have money for a good microphone, use what you have. But one thing I will caution you with when using your web camera is to make sure it's at least 16:9 resolution, because nobody wants to see the black bars on the side, and at least 720p HD quality. You don't want to have any 480p, 640p, stuff like that. You don't want to have that as your quality, because it's going to make your videos look a lot worse. And these are just the tips to start off with the best quality possible to help you grow as fast as you can. The trusty Elgato Game Capture HD for PS4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, or Wii U gameplay. And this is for more powerful PCs where you don't want to experience lag or something like that. The Elgato Game Capture HD is a really good starter game capture. But like I said, you can find other solutions to this, but if you want to really get high quality gameplay content, or you want to get high quality video for your viewers, then this is really good to use. It shoots at 1080p, 30 FPS on your PC. They have a 60 FPS version, but that's a little bit more expensive. It's more on the expensive side. So if you want a good game capture that you have a good PC, go with this. It's more portable as well, and it's really easy. You just plug in one cable from your console system or your PC or wherever you're recording your gameplay to. You plug a cable, HDMI cable, from that to the PVR. Then you plug one end of the PVR to the PC, and then you plug one end of the PVR into your monitor, so that way you can output and record and play back gameplay. So if you want to do PC gameplay, I really and strongly suggest using OBS. It's a free software where you can record your screen, record your gameplay. They have plugins for gameplay where you can play games and record your screen and record you playing the game. You can't record your actual face cam. I think you have to do that through some other software. But you record your microphone like I am right now. You can see it going up and down. And you can record your monitor. All you gotta do is create a new scene, add scene, and then just click monitor capture, and then that'll do the monitor capture. Or you could add window capture, monitor capture, image slideshow, text, video capture device if you want to capture something from your video, or if you want to do game capture. That's probably the thing that you want to have it set on. If you want to do stuff like Minecraft gaming or Mario Kart or GTA 5 or stuff like that on PC, then you probably want to have that on for game capture. But if you just want to do general screen recording, that's good for this too. All you have to do is add a monitor capture under one of the scenes. Finally, for people who want to be YouTubers and gamers at the same time, you're going to need a good PC. Now, a good PC can be for gaming, or a good PC can be for gaming and editing. So people like to Twitch live stream, people like to record gameplay on the computers and stuff like that, but you need a PC that handles it. So for your editing, you want to have at least 4 GB of RAM, a decent graphics card, a decent CPU with at least 1.5 GHz as a clock speed, and you're gonna need something just like that. So if you want to just do basic editing in Sony Vegas, that's what you're gonna need. If you want to do minimal editing in Premiere, but you don't want to do anything graphically intense such as color grading, color correction, stuff like that, then you're going to need at least these specifications in your computer. If you want to do gaming, like I said before, you're gonna need at least like 8 to 10 GB of RAM, so that way you can hold your gameplay, as well as you can do your screen recording or record your gameplay or whatnot. And you're gonna need a very good graphics card, such as a GTX 980 or GTX 960, and even an Intel Core i3 or Core i5, because it's gonna need to be very powerful to handle those more intensive graphic games that you're gonna be playing, as well as use some of that graphics to record your screen and record your gameplay. Next, let's talk about creating your first video on your channel. Now, my first video on my channel wasn't the easiest because it was a review and I shot it all in one take. I added a couple little effects to it on my tablet editor because the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 actually came with a free video editor. So I edited, added some music, some car effects, and stuff like that. But I really didn't add anything too professional because I didn't know how to use Sony Vegas until about, I think, the end of 2013 is when I started to learn how to use Sony Vegas. So your first video should be about you. It should be like 5 facts about me, or what you expect to do on the YouTube channel. If you're not unsure about what your first video is going to be like, if you're not sure what it's going to be, it's going to be a tutorial, is it going to be a skit, is it going to be something like that, do a channel trailer. Talk about what you plan to do for your channel. Talk about what you want to put on your channel, what you want to share with the world, share with your viewers and your subscribers that will soon be to come. So people will see your channel trailer and they'll be like, oh, that's interesting, boom, subscribe for future content. It'll be that easy. Not a lot of people watch channel trailers because they're kind of iffy about it and they actually want to see the content that you're going to be creating. But a channel trailer is definitely a good way to start if you are unsure about what to first post on your YouTube channel. The key thing that I have to keep telling people, do not expect to get loads of views or subscribers, but make sure you put a lot of effort into this video because it is your first video. So say add a couple little text effects, a couple little spin-in text effects in your software editor, add some nice sound effects, some nice background music. That's what I still do to this day. Make sure it looks really nice, high quality, and professional, and the best that you can do, so that way your viewers and your people who are watching your content will know that you're trying your hardest and you're maxing out your quality and providing them with good content that they can watch on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, however your upload schedule goes. Next is going to be a video upload schedule. Now, my video upload schedule is to upload at least twice a week. I'm trying to do every Tuesday and Friday, but that's becoming a problem now, so I may have to change that, and I'll mention that in an update video. But make sure you have a schedule for your videos. You can't just upload every month or whatnot. Say upload this, you upload your channel trailer today and then maybe a month from now upload your next video. First of all, you're not going to gain any subscribers or any new viewers because they're just going to be based off that one video. Second of all, you're not going to be gaining any view counts. Try to upload at least once a week. If that's a problem, try to upload every 2 weeks, but don't make it any more than every 2 weeks unless it's like a second channel or it's a channel that you're not going to be really using. Make sure if it's going to be your main channel and your first channel on YouTube, you want to make a good impression of people. So try to upload at least once a week and stay consistent with that schedule so that people know when to expect your videos in their subscription boxes. Next is sharing your videos. So you want to optimize your videos to be viewed by everybody, and you want to have people share your videos and talk about how you create your content. So you can share your videos with a number of people: family, friends, colleagues, teachers, people you run into even. Hey, check out my YouTube channel, provide them with that. Or you can share it throughout social media. Now me, I share my videos through Google Plus and Twitter. I don't really go on Facebook because there's just a lot of issues with Facebook. It's totally overturned. If you have an Instagram, share it on Instagram with the people that follow you. Say, hey, my latest video is my bio. It'd be cool if you guys could check it out. Or text it to some people. Now, I mean, don't send like 5 links to your video just in that one text message, but say, hey, if you have a free minute, please check out my video. Give me any feedback. And then that's how you'll grow and soon hopefully become a big YouTuber. It's not guaranteed that you'll become big, but hopefully you'll gain some form of audience. You now have everything set up. You've created your YouTube channel. You now have an intro logo or channel art, or working on getting one. You have your equipment that you need to do your videos if you're a tech person or you're doing gaming or anything like that, vlogging, stuff like that. You now have all your stuff done for your video sharing as well as your first video. You have your schedules done, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy it and this helped you out, start your own YouTube channel, or you just like the video in general in this type of series and want me to do more in the future, make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like it, drop a comment down below why you didn't and what I should improve in my next future videos, since I'll have more of them coming in the near future. I'm Ratu for Tech Economies, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.